Hello, Kindred Bee students. Welcome to our next math lesson. Um, Today, we're going to be exploring with a new tool, and it is called a calculator. Raise your hand if you've heard of the word calculator before. Raise your hand if you have seen a calculator before. Okay, so where has been one place you've seen a calculator? Where has one place been that you've seen a calculator? Well, I could tell you one place. Actually, I'll show you one place. Look what I have here. What is this here? It's a phone. But look it. On my phone is a calculator. And I bet on your mom's phone or your dad's phone, there is a calculator too. But this also is a calculator. This is a really old calculator, and I think it needs new batteries. That's why I can't turn this one on. And this is actually a talking calculator. I've had it for a really long time. But a calculator is a way that we could put our addition and subtraction problems in, and it gives us the answer. It's like a little mini computer. You could use it for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. You'll learn about that way later on. Of course, you still want to know how to do it on your own and using your brain, not a calculator. So I'm going to be using my calculator on my phone. So, because it's pretty simple, there's a lot of buttons on it, but say if I have a problem, why don't we do 10 plus 10? Well, I put in 10 plus, and there's still, it's the plus sign turned white, 10, okay? 10 plus 10 now equals 20. And guess what? If I keep hitting equal, it's going to make a pattern. If I did 10 plus 10 equals 20, if we're counting by tens, what do you think the next one is going to be? If I hit equal, 30, then what? 40, then what? 50, then what? 60, and so on. You can make patterns with a calculator as long as you're putting in pattern numbers, like 2 plus 2 equals 4 equals 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. So you could use a calculator, and a calculator, if you're putting in the correct numbers, a calculator is not going to be incorrect. But you could accidentally hit the wrong numbers, and it's going to give you an incorrect answer. But today with our paper, we're going to use a calculator. So I suggest before you get your paper, see if your parents or your family member has a calculator for you to use. And we're going to be using only the numbers. This is the clear button. Sometimes your calculator may have a C on it or a CE. Like this one has a C and a CE, which means clear. But on your phone, it says AC, which is to bring it back to 0 to start the problem over again. So we're going to be using the numbers, the clear button. We're going to be using the addition, the subtraction, and the equal sign. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get out this paper, page 257. And I am going to share my screen with you. So you can go ahead and get out your paper and get a pencil and get a calculator. Go ahead and pause your video and come back to me, and I will share my screen with you. So okay, Here I am, guys. So here's my screen and here's what you're looking at. Hello, I've got my calculator handy. Do you have yours available? Okay, well, let's look at number one. We're gonna look at number one right here. Okay, so we have, first, we gotta look at this whole number. We're not gonna make it in tens and ones. We could put this whole number, what whole number is that? 83. So I'm gonna put in my calculator, 83. And then we gotta put the symbol next, minus. So 83 minus. And then what's the other number on the bottom? 42. 42. And now we're ready to solve it. So 83 minus 42, now we hit the equal sign on our calculator, is 41. So we're going to go ahead and write 41 as the answer. Now, the way we get to the next problem, we got to hit that clear button, C. There's the C button on my phone. So clear that out because we're going to go to the next problem. So the next problem is right underneath. Who can tell me those numbers we're going to plug into our calculator first? Good. 41 is what we put in first. So I put in 4, 1. Do you see that? Now, what symbol am I using? 41. Now we got to put in plus. And see on my calculator, it turns white when I hit plus. Plus, what's the next number underneath? 25. 25. And then what do I hit after that? Equals. So I go to my equal button, which is right there, equals. 66. So that's the answer, 66. Now, you could always check by doing it in your head or using your fingers or your number line. Remember, we can draw a line and do our tens and our ones, okay? 1 plus 5 is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 66. I'm going to erase over that because I know I kind of wrote over that. Okay, now let's do number 3. What do I need to do first with my calculator? Right, I got to clear it out. Hit the clear button. Now I'm ready to begin because there's a 0 there. So let's look at number 3 right there. What numbers do I plug in first? I plug in 67, 67, and did I put 67 on my calculator? Right, don't put 76, the number is 67. And then what am I doing with this problem? Am I adding or subtracting? I am adding, so I hit plus 10. So my plus sign is on, and then I'm gonna hit 10. And then what do I do after I hit the 10? Hit the equal sign, equals. 67 plus 10 is 77. So I'm gonna write a 77. Okay, so why don't you all pause your video and go ahead and use your calculator to do the rest of the worksheet. Hi, okay, we are back. Hopefully you have finished the front with your calculator. We're gonna turn it over to the back of our worksheet. Let me go ahead and share my screen so I can see, you can see what I'm doing on your paper. There we are. Okay, so with all of these problems here, okay, with all of these problems here, number 13, it says, use a calculator to calculate to check the sum in each box. So that means we're going to use a calculator to check that the answer is right. If the answer is correct, we're going to color the box. If it's not correct, I wonder if we are going to color it. No, we're not going to color it. So let's begin with the first one. So we're going to start there since it says start. Now, what's the problem? Okay, I'm going to get my calculator. 27 plus 62. Now I hit my equal sign, equals 89. Is that correct? Yes, it is. So now I'm going to color it in. So I'll take this and I'll color this in red. Okay, now let me move to the next one. How about, let's move to this one right here. I'm just going to circle which one we're going to do. Okay, so what problem do I put in my calculator? Oh, what do I have to do first? Right, I have to clear that out. Now I'm back at 0. What do I put in my calculator? 55 plus 99 equals 100. Oh, I think I put in the wrong. I put in 55 plus 99. Let me start over. So to start over, I got to clear it out. 55 plus what? Is it plus 99? No, that's what they're saying is the answer. 55 plus 44. 44, there we are, equals 99. So is that the right answer? Yep, I show that it's the right answer. So what am I going to do? It's the right answer, so I'm going to color it in. I'm going to color it in. Okay, let's do the one next to it. What do I need to do first? I need to clear out, so I press the C to make it a 0. Now let me put in 11 plus what? 28. 11 plus 28. Did I put in 11 plus 28? Yep. Now I got to see if that's the answer. So what do I hit? Equals 39. Ooh, 11 plus 28 equals 39, my calculator says. So is that the right answer in the worksheet? No, it is not. So I'm not going to color that one. Okay, so. Okay, I'm back here, guys. So I'm not going to color that next one. So why don't you move to the one right underneath and use your calculator. Make sure the key thing, guys, is to put in the right numbers. And remember, put in the right symbol. So the one underneath that one is 20 plus 45. Let me show you up close. 20. Now there's the plus button, plus 45. 45 equals 65. Oh, well, they have 20 plus 45 equals 75. So that's not the right answer. Okay, so we did that one. So are we going to color it? No, we aren't. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and stop the video, get out your calculators, take your time putting in the numbers, okay? All right, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.